Hey, Carly Snore here, and we're back with another week of Nails Next Top Nail Artist. This is Challenge 10, Another Dimension. This week's challenge was sponsored by Wildflowers Nail Academy. And we were to be inspired by David Zinn, a guy who does some sidewalk chalk street art. And this is some more of my inspiration that I pulled for my piece. Oh, who's that? So to get started on my nails, you glue them all together, paint them yellow, and start by painting the outline of a Jan Arnold. So just get started with the basic layers. I'm going to also add this honeycomb shape in there and paint that white. Put a thin black line of wet gel paint and feather that out with the lime green Wildflowers fading brush. And paint Jan's hair a slightly lighter color yellow. And same with the hands, just do the original outline. While that polish is still wet, you can use that shading brush to go ahead and feather out each line to really give shading around the fingers. Then we're gonna go ahead and add all these little individual pieces of hair and shade around the head and in the hair to make it look realistic. And go in and paint teeth. And on the hexagon area, I'm going to make that shifted a little bit upward, so that it really creates a weird illusion to look like she's really had layers of her face peeled out. Then we're going to add little details in the eyes, and again, while that gel polish is still wet, you can feather out with this shading brush. And I just put a little bit of black gel paint on the lips, and I'm going to go ahead and shade those in to fill them in with color. I use this technique all over on this set. It was just super easy to do with that brush. So then on the top layers of these little hexagon shapes in the inside of the face where it's white, you're going to really shade in certain areas of the hexagons to make it look like it's sunken in on a different level, and the yellow part of the face is more raised up. Then Jan is gonna have some pretty gold metallic nails, a nice honey gold, and then you're gonna want to take a detailing brush and add white shine marks on there. Then using the Wildflowers lace paste, all I had to do was grab a little ball or a chunk of this white lace paste. You can roll it just like Play-Doh, and then I used my fingers with gloves on a lot to do a lot of the sculpting for this. If not, I also use the silicone tools, and if they're ever seem like they're sticking in the product, you can just wet them with a little bit of alcohol. But you don't want it too wet, just touched with alcohol. And put all these little pieces of the bee together and paint her yellow. Add the detailing onto the wings and add stripes onto the bee, and you can just go ahead and feather and fade those down using that fabulous fading brush. And then I'm gonna go around, and you're gonna wanna outline the whole outside of the beehive and kind of going in between each nail tip to really make it look like it's ribbed and really 3D, and super tediously go in there and shade each one of those little cracks. And this hexagon is gonna look like it's even on top of the top layer of the face. Then Jan is going to, of course, have some nice diamond bling earrings. And I'm gonna make these little drips. First, just start by hand painting them, and then go in and take that little brush. And I learned this technique from Lauren in one of her classes. Sometimes it helps to go tap, 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 while you're fading, because it really just puts in perspective how lightly you have to tap. So sometimes when you're tapping, you just want to go tap, 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 tap. And then I want to cover the whole set with matte top coat. And then this part's so fun. I'm gonna drip honey down the top of the beehive. And by doing this, I'm just gonna literally dump this clear yellow gel polish on the nails and flash cure with the Wildflowers LED flashlight in between every time so it didn't drip down too far. And this is it, guys. This is the last challenge for voting. Please follow me on social media at c.a.r.manny. Go vote. Thank you guys so much for following me on this journey and watching my videos. Bye.